NLS Digital Advanced Player 2 How-To Series, How to Log into BARD.
Hello, I'm Amber Pearcy, Braille Development Officer from the Patron Engagement section at NLS. In this edition of the DA2 How-To Series, I'm going to cover logging in to NLS BARD. There are two ways to log in to a BARD account on the DA2. First, I will discuss manually entering the username and password. Then, I will explain the process of importing your BARD credentials using a text file. Before you can log into your BARD account, you have to connect the DA2 to a Wi-Fi network and acknowledge the BARD user license agreement. For help with connecting to Wi-Fi, see the tutorial that covers how to connect to a wireless network. To acknowledge the BARD user license agreement, press and hold the Info button on the DA2 until you hear the message Entering Menu. Press the right arrow until you get to NLS BARD and then press the Info button to select it. The options for the user license agreement will be presented. Press the Play Stop button to listen to the agreement, or press the right arrow to acknowledge. Then press the Info button to confirm.
Logging into BARD manually.
After acknowledging the agreement, the first option in NLS BARD mode will be Login. Press the Info button to choose it. You will then be prompted to enter your BARD username. You can type in your username by either connecting a USB-A keyboard or using the DA2's text input mode. For more information on typing text, see the tutorial on text input mode. When you are finished typing your username, press the Enter key on the keyboard or the Info button on the DA2 to submit. You will then be prompted to enter your password. Press the Enter key on the keyboard or the Info button on the DA2 to submit. The DA2 will announce Login Successful.
Using an import file to log into BARD.
Another method for logging into your BARD account is by importing your BARD login credentials using a file. Before starting this process, you must connect the DA2 to Wi-Fi and acknowledge the user license agreement. Next, open a text editor such as Notepad or TextEdit on a computer. On the first line of the text editor document, type in your BARD username, press Enter, and then type your BARD password on the second line. There should be nothing else in the document. Connect a USB thumb drive or a cartridge to the computer. To the root of the drive, save the file with the name NLS_BARD_config.txt. All letters are lowercase, and there are no spaces in the file name. Disconnect the drive from your computer. Power on your DA2 and insert the drive, either to the USB-A port or the cartridge port. The DA2 will announce Cartridge Inserted or USB Inserted. Open the DA2 menu by pressing and holding the Info button until you hear the message Entering Menu. Press the right arrow until you get to NLS BARD and press the Info button to select it. Press the right arrow to go to Import Configuration and press the Info button to choose it. The DA2 will announce Login Successful. For more information on the NLS DA2 audio player, see the other tutorials in this series.